coming into your YouTube airwaves. I'm Vaughn, the Statman, and welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Vaughn the Statman. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Statman. And guys, check out my website, VonnTheStatman.com. All right, guys, so let's get into this slate. All right, guys, so that was a quick shout out to the easy money sniper, Kevin Durant. He went crazy. If there's other players that you want to see in this video, put their name in the comment section of this video, and you might see them in my upcoming video. All right, guys, so the results from 728, we had Jones go under 32.5. That hit. Gabriel went under 18.5 rebounds. And I also told you guys to take Alvarado 3.5 assists. If you took that, you would have went 3 for 3. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So before I begin this video, guys, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel and also leave a comment, guys. Thank you. Let's get into it. Welcome back, YouTube community. I am Vaughn the Statman, and I have some solid picks in store for you today. And I also have a Patreon where I give out more picks. So if you're interested in that, go to the description section of this video. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my future picks. As you know, these lines go up and down. They change very fast. All right, so without wasting any more of you guys' time, let's get right into the first pick. Our first pick, we're going to go down to Sabrina Ionescu. And for assists, we're going to take her for more. Now, this is my bonus pick. This pick will be for today's game for the 729 slate. So I'm taking her for more. I believe she's going to facilitate, and I believe she's going to get Asia Wilson involved. Asia Wilson's going to dominate, and I think a lot of players are going to get her the ball. And the way the women play, they play a team-friendly game in the WNBA, even in the Olympics. The ball pops. So I see Sabrina Ionescu. She's the one player who I think is going to have a massively big game. I believe she's going to score about 12 to 15 points. I would say about 5 or 6 assists, and she'll probably get 2 or 3 rebounds. So I definitely like her to go over. Now, guys, we really want to get 2 props. We want to get points and rebounds, or points, rebounds, and assists, but they only are putting out single props. Now, single props is a challenge, guys. It's very hard on the single props because you really can't gauge just one prop unless you've been watching the game. Now, if a player gets 19 shot attempts, then you could take points if they're getting 20 shot attempts. But if they're getting 6 shot attempts, 7 shot attempts, if game to game, you won't really know the game script. But I will be updating this list that I give you guys today, the props that I give you guys today. I will update it in my Patreon once everything is available. So if you go to the Patreon later on today or tomorrow, later on today, I will have a full women's update because the women don't play until 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So most of the props will be out at 1 o'clock. And if Underdog has better props, it will be updated on Underdog. If Prizepicks have better props, it will be updated on Prizepicks. All right, guys, so let's now go down and look at the point section. So if you go down and you look at the point section, you got Giannis Antetokounmpo at 28.5. He did get 30 in the last game. He should easily be able to crush that in this matchup, but I like points, rebounds, and assists. So as soon as that's updated, that will be in my Patreon. So the points, I wouldn't pick anybody at 28.5. That's a lot of points, even though Giannis is the sole offense of that team. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's at 23.5 points. And yes, he could make this, but what I like about this team is that they are a balanced team and everybody gets involved. Shai typically scores a lot in the first quarter. He'll typically get you 6 to 8 points in the first quarter, and then he starts dispersing the ball. So I would take him for less. And Giddey, I would never take Giddey for points alone because Giddey is a stat stuffer. Like last game, he had 17 points. I like him in rebounds and assists. So as soon as the rebounds and assists come up, and they probably won't put it up on Prizepicks, because Prizepicks understands that the single picks that they will probably win this 75% of the time, because the single picks is very difficult to gauge, especially with a guy like Giddey who doesn't shoot the ball as efficiently. But points, rebounds, and assists would be more in our favor. And Prizepicks knows that most people are inclined to take the overs. So the points alone, I would be a little leery. You got Dylan Brooks. He had a pretty solid game the last game. Dort had a solid game. Now, Hachimura is the one player that I would definitely consider taking his over because he is the best player on the team, and he took 19 shots in the last game. He only went 4 for 19. I believe he'll be more efficient in this game. So he's the one player that I would take more. And then we'll go down to the rebounds tab, and we're going to go down at Rudy Gobert, and we're going to take less. Now, he could definitely get it against Japan. Rudy Gobert could. The reason why I'm taking less is because they're going to shoot mid-range shots and jump shots, because why would you go into the paint when you're dealing with Gobert and you're dealing with Wembanyama? So Japan is going to be shooting long-range shots, and I think this game is not going to be that close. So not sure if Gobert is going to have to play much in the second half, but I would take him for under in the rebounds. So that's it, guys. You got Ionescu for 3.5 assists. We'll take that for more. We got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for 23.5 points. We'll take that for less. We got Hachimura for more points at 21, and Gobert for less rebounds. And remember, guys, once the stats come out, when you have at least 2 or 3 props like points, rebounds, and assists, I'm going to update it. I know Prizepicks, they're going to keep it at single because they know that this favors them. Because Gobert could get 15 points and 6 rebounds, and they know that the single props favors them. But Underdog will put out points, rebounds, and assists, and points and rebounds. So once it's updated, whichever site has the points, rebounds, and assists, I'm going to update it in my Patreon. So subscribe to my Patreon, and I'll also put a couple of WNBA picks on my Patreon later on today. The game start at 3 o'clock for the women, so I should update it by 1 o'clock. So that's it, guys. So guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you get what you want. And guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. Good hunting on this slate. Love you guys. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and also leave a comment. Thank you guys again. Love you guys.